So today I'm going to be showing you how to perform the medicine ball toss test. This is a good test for full body power. It's going to be good for athletes that require a lot of sprinting or jumping. This test is very similar to the snatch test in the sense that you want to be exploding from the legs and transitioning to upper body movement. But what I like about this assessment more than the snatch is that first, it's safer for the athlete, and second, it requires less equipment and time. So for this assessment, you're going to need a medicine ball. For women, 6 to 8 pounds. For men, 8 to 10. You're going to need an open field, preferably like a football field. The lines are going to help to measure. You're going to need a measuring tape and some cones. So let's go check it out. So now when you're performing the test, you want the athlete to stand behind the line, toes behind the line, feet shoulder width apart, like they're ready to jump, bend the knees, athletic stance. So you're gonna put the ball in their hands, you're gonna hold it overhead, they're gonna swing it in between their legs, then they're gonna contract their glutes and push forward. So if you look at the athlete from the side, their body should be over the line while their toes are behind it, like they're about to do a broad jump. So I'm gonna show you how to do it real quick in full time. So after you throw the ball, you're gonna have somebody else put down a cone where the ball landed, and they're gonna leave the cone there. Then you're gonna do the test for a total of 3 times, and the furthest mark is what you're gonna measure, and then you're gonna use that measurement, you're gonna write it down and compare it to them when they retest 6 months later. So some important points to keep in mind when you're retesting is that you want to make sure that the weight of the ball is the same, and you want to be using the same surface. But if you change from grass to concrete, you're going to get different results, and that's what you don't want to do. You want to measure every about 6 months to see how the athlete is progressing, and you want to make sure that it's not due to the weight of the ball or the surface being used. You also want to make sure that the athlete is warmed up and familiar with the exercise. These also will change the results of the test. So you want to make sure that the athlete's ready to perform the test. Some common things that you'll see that determine the performance of the athlete are whether they use their hips and pull through. That's super important so that they can engage the hips and they're able to transition from a lower body power to an upper body movement. It's also important that you use cones or some type of markers to set an afferent data for the athlete to set as a goal to overcome. And yeah, I hope this video was informative and helpful, and best of luck.